Welcome to my YouTube automotive channel. In today's video I have a 2012 GMC Terrain and I will show you how to remove and replace the battery. This video will apply to GMC Terrains made from 2010 all the way up to 2017. Okay, so to start, first lift the front hood. The battery on these vehicles is actually located under the PCM, which is the main vehicle computer. So first you want to carefully remove the PCM and then you will get access to the battery. First thing to do is to remove this plastic cover. You can do that just by pushing it to the right side and unlock it in that way and lifting it up. It's held by 4 clips which pretty much just slide out. As you can see here, they are inside these openings, so you just have to push it to the right. So what you want to do next, you will want to remove this 10mm screw right here, which is holding the PCM in place. Now you don't have to disconnect anything, it's better you don't disconnect the PCM, just remove that screw and you should be able to pull that PCM off and put it to the side. Once the screw is removed, now you will want to first push this PCM to that side, same thing like with the cover, because it has to slide off the holders on the bottom. So you just want to push it there just like this and then grab it for this plastic here and lift it up and get it off the battery. I will show you here. So the PCM is actually, it has to slide off these 2 metal hooks. So it's very easy to remove it. Now this metal piece, this dirty metal piece that's on top of the battery, that's actually the battery holder, and you have to remove it before you can move the battery. So you want to unscrew and remove this nut right here, which is also 10mm. Okay, so this is the nut. Now once you have removed it, you still won't be able to completely remove this battery holder, because there is one more nut actually just under this plastic cover here. Yes, they made it a bit complicated. So now next thing to do, you will have to remove this plastic cover, and you can do that first by removing 3 plastic trim screws, which are this one here, and this one right here. Okay, now to remove these guys you'll need a flat screwdriver and maybe pliers or something like this to help yourself. So the middle piece has to come out to be able to remove it. Now there is like a small opening which you can see right here, so you want to squeeze your flat screwdriver inside and gently pry it out. So you have to pry it out the best you can, and once you did that, you can use something like this to completely remove it. Okay, so this is the idea. This is how they look. So the middle piece goes out, and you want to do that on all 3 of them. Okay, so once these plastic things are out, now you should be able to just completely remove this plastic cover. There's nothing else holding it in place actually. So you can just get it off the way, and now you will get access to one more 10mm screw which is holding this battery holder. So remove this screw. And now finally you can remove this battery holder off the way and get access to that battery to be able to remove it. So what you want to do next, you want to remove these rubber covers and you want to unscrew the battery terminals, and first always remove the negative one and then the positive one. Important thing to remember: when you are connecting new battery back in, always first connect the positive battery terminal and then the negative, but when removing, first remove the negative one. And these are also held by 10mm nuts, so you don't have to remove it all the way, just unscrew it enough so this terminal becomes loose and you can wiggle it off. Now once this is nice and loose, this terminal should be moving left and right. Now sometimes these really like to get stuck on the battery poles, especially if the battery wasn't replaced for a while, so you always want to try to wiggle it left and right and get it off. Other option what you can do, actually, you can try using your flat screwdriver to pry it underneath to help yourself. And the third option, if it's still stuck, you can always try placing the flat screwdriver right here and tapping it with a hammer a bit. That should make it loose, but usually all it's necessary, you just have to like wiggle it really hard and it's gonna come off. And now you will do the same thing on the other one. Now on this one you might want to use like a wrench key, just because while unscrewing it you don't want to touch this metal bracket while you have your ratchet touching this screw, because that might cause a short. You see there is this bracket and it's gonna be on the way for your ratchet, so you could do it, but what will happen, you will touch this metal and cause a short. So to keep it safe, to play it safe, just use your wrench key to unscrew it. And again, once you have this nice and loose, you can just wiggle this thing off all the way, and that's pretty much it. Once you do that, you can just pull the battery straight out. Now this cable is kind of short, but you can always twist it enough to the side to leave the battery straight up. Once you remove the battery, you can just put in the new battery. Once again, remember, first connect the positive battery, pull then the negative one, and then you can install the battery holder and put back everything together. Okay, thank you for watching this short video. I hope it was helpful and educational. If it was, please like it and consider subscribing to my YouTube automotive channel. On my channel there is lots of how-to videos, do-it-yourself videos, car reviews, product reviews and other similar automotive topics.